Hello everyone, this is me Pooja Training Wali from Rehan AI Teachers Training Batch 21. Today I am going to give a review of Sir Dan Pink's presentation that is about the puzzle of motivation. In this talk, he explained about how to motivate people, and he believed that rewards don't work nowadays. And he also explained why traditional reward don't work nowadays. Before I start my presentation, I would like to give a short intro of Sir Dan Pink. Sir Dan Pink is a well known author, speaker, and expert on motivation and human behavior. He has written many books. One of his popular book is Drive and a Whole New Mind. He is famous for explaining how people are truly motivated, especially through his TED Talk, The Puzzle of Motivation, about which we are going to talk. His ideas mainly focus on motivation, purpose, creativity rather than just rewards. So let's start our presentation. At the very beginning, Sir Dan Pink says that we people only believe in a simple idea, and that idea is if you reward people, they will perform better, or if we don't offer them reward, they will not perform. And this approach he called as carrot and stick approach, that means giving rewards for good work and punishing for bad work. But he says that this method is not always effective, especially for today's work. Later, he explained about both type of work, the old one and the new type of work, and he also differentiate between both of them. He believes that in the past there were jobs that were on regular basis, or that were on routine, or we can say mechanical, such as factory work or repetitive task. He said that the reward has its own importance in the past. Reward like money can also improve performance, but not for nowadays. It was for past. But if we look at the today's world, there are jobs that require many more things rather than rewards, and these things are creativity, thinking, problem solving, and so on. So, for today's world, for today's work, we can say that rewards don't help us. Our creativity, our thinking, our way of thinking, our way of problem solving can help us. The reward also can reduce our performance. So, for today's world, reward has no importance. One should focus on their creativity, on their thinking. Another thing he talked in this presentation, he talked about a famous experiment that is called as the candle problem experiment. In this experiment, there were three things people were given. Number one, a candle. Number two, a box of thumbtacks. And number three, mace. And people were asked to fix these candles on the wall so that wax does not drip on the table. There was also some money rewards that were offered to the people to solve it faster. So many people had attempt there for getting rewards, but not for getting the actually the why of the, or we can say the purpose of the thing why we are doing this. Only they were doing this to get reward. So He said that reward made them focus narrowly instead of thinking creatively. So it proved that reward only only to get reward they perform well. Otherwise, they had no their own creativity or their own productivity or their own interest to know the purpose of doing this. So he said that reward can be harmful. Yes, reward has its own importance in simple task, but for creative task, it is very harmful because it reduces our creativity, our productivity, our thinking, and it also lower down our motivation. So in this case, he proved reward as a harmful. He also introduced three important factors that truly motivate people nowadays. And these factors are: number one is autonomy. According to him, that people should give freedom so that they can get an opportunity to show their creative skills, to show their productivity. So people should give freedom. Number two, he told about mastery. He said that people want to learn new skills, they want to improve their long term motivation. So there must be some improvement. Number third, and the very important thing, he said that there must be a purpose of doing something, that why we are doing this thing, not to get reward but to solve the problem. So these three things he told: number one, autonomy; number two, mastery; and number three, purpose, or we can say the mean of the doing something. Later on, he also gave many examples of companies that nowadays allow employees to work on their own way and manage their own time. And these companies are also getting better result and more innovation. So this was all about Sir Pan Pink review, and in my opinion, this talk was very powerful and eye-opening because it changed our way of thinking about motivation. Before, people had believed that money and reward are the best way to motivate people. But I think so nowadays, inner motivation is all you need. Motivation is very important. So from this presentation, I really is idea of strategies that he told us about: three strategies: autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Because these things not only improve our performance, it also make us happier and also increase our confidence and also motivate us. So I think this concept is very helpful in terms of education, in terms of jobs, and in our daily life. So my today message is for all students, teachers, and leaders that we should focus on encouraging creativity of our student. We should give freedom them and we should help them to grow. If we conclude the Sir Dan Pink's presentation, it teaches us that true motivation comes from within, not from external rewards. So, if you want to success and achieve your goal, you should focus on your freedom, your learning, and meaningful goals. Thank you so much. I hope you all like my review. Inshallah, we'll meet you in another session. Till then, Allah Hafiz.